everyone, welcome to Commander Pop Culture. If you like the video, be sure to subscribe so you'll be notified of future content. Welcome to my third Commander evaluations videos following the spoiler season of Tales of Middle-earth. I'll include links below for my previous evaluations and a short for the core mechanic of the ring. I do this to help those who are looking to buy singles. To me, it's important that you as consumers are shopping
smart. Shop S-Smart. You got that?
Starting off with S tier, Cavern of Souls, also getting a full art treatment as Pass of the Dead, and is a staple because it makes your commander uncounterable. Or if you're playing a travel deck, this card is even better. It hasn't been long since Double Masters gave this a full art treatment. You could get a copy for $53. This one is going for $58. I think a lot of folks already got their full art copies, so expect the pre-order price to fall greatly. Number 52. Rings of Brighthearth, also getting a full art treatment as the 3 rings for the Elven Kings. This is a classic combo piece with Basalt Monolith to generate infinite colorless mana. This is the first full art treatment it's gotten. Pre-order prices still unavailable, but you could get a normal copy for $4. Just wait until the hype of the set goes down and the hype of the Commander Masters set to ramp up. You'll get it for a much cheaper price. Number 53, the Ozlith, also getting a full art treatment as Argonath, Pillars of the Kings. Another card that's a staple in counter-themed decks. Pre-order price is $18. Previous iterations are going for $25. I'd pick this one up while you still can. The price will creep back up over $25 with time. Number 54, Shadowsphere. It's getting a full art treatment as the Morgul Knife. A staple in Commander for being able to efficiently deal with indestructible and hexproof creatures. You don't need to equip the spear to activate it, and you can broker deals with opponents so they could use their removal to deal with the difficult to kill creatures. You also give your creatures evasion with trample, and get to attack people with reckless abandon due to the lifelink. This is a colorless card that should be run in every Commander deck. Pre-order price is $38. Previous iterations go for $19. I'd wait for this full art version and lose some money. Now we're in the A tier. Despite the price bracket in this tier, I've included some cards that are with cheaper and more expensive prices. Think of them as a good steal for pre-ordering or something that's just overpriced. Number 55, Boromir, Warden of the Tower.
One does not simply
Print enough creatures that protect your go-wide strategies. I feel like I see fewer and fewer of these decks due to combo and control decks being more efficient. Hopefully we get to see an uptick in go-wide strats due to the card coming out, or Wizards keep supporting the archetype by printing more sticks that keep your board alive. You can get one of my favorites, such as Dauntless Escort, for 10 cents. Don't pay the pre-order price of $10, just wait for it to go closer to $1. 56, Council's Deliberation. This is a cheap cantrip spell. Most blue decks find themselves scrying a lot, meaning if you run this card, you get to see another card. There are not a lot of card advantage spells that get you 1 card per 1 mana spent. Knight's Whisper, Sign in Blood, Charted Course, Ren's Resolve, Reckless Impulse is running all of my decks. This card is going to be no exception. You can pre-order this for 70 cents. It will lose money, but it's chump change for a good spell. Number 57, Rising of the Day. A strictly better fervor. If you need haste enabling for your aggro decks, you'll be happy to get this card. Fair price is 50 cents. Number 58, Legolas, Master Archer. He's a cool commander in that you could build a very unique Voltron strategy. Not only do you get to size up a lethal attacker with spells, but you get to kill your opponent's blockers as well. Depending on the spell you use, you can be extra annoying. Play fight cards to kill 2 blockers, or auras to size them up bigger, or play very mana efficient giant growth effects. The pre-order price is $4. If you want the full art one, just wait after release. The price will fall close to the tier's price bracket. Number 59, Orcish Bowmasters. This card is great in group slug decks like Nekusar, which I rarely see these days. There's a lot of buzz around this card because it's a combo kill with Peer into the Abyss. These factors have caused this card to have an overinflated pre-order price of $23. It's good, but it's not that good. It's going to be printed at rare, thus there will be a lot of copies in circulation. I wouldn't pay more than $5 for this niche card, but I can see this annoyingly sitting near 10. Number 60, Nasty End, is a solid card in that you respond to people's removal to draw cards off of creatures you would lose anyways. This is also one of the most card advantage dense of its kind because you can sack your commander to draw 3 instead of 2. The full art pre-order price is $1. That's pretty sweet. Finally, we're at the garbage tier. Cards 61 through 70 are just draft fillers. They're not trying to be something they're not. Feel free to pause the vid so you can evaluate each of them for yourselves, because to some, they could be playable. The reason why I don't really care to talk about them is that your deck slots are valuable. There will always be a better alternative to these cards. Now for my favorite subject matter this tier, the dishonorable mentions. I think the overarching theme of these cards for players is
I am very disappointed!
Number 71, Mary, Esquire of Rohan. I like the efficient cost, but strongly dislike the clause for drawing a single card. Would have respected this a lot more if it triggered on an attack with any other creature, but the stipulation of it having it to be legendary is just annoying. I'd be let down if I opened this as my rare. Don't pay more than $1 for this. Number 72, Gimli, Mournful Avenger. Why did Wizards do our boy Gimli so dirty? It feels like he got treated like a redheaded stepchild. His stature is the butt end of a lot of jokes in the movie.
What's happening out there?
Shall I describe it to you? Or would you like me to find you a box?
Thus, it feels like the treatment of this card is a continuation of the laughter. To me, the text box doesn't make any sense. Maybe people can explain this to me in the comments below. Man, I really hate this card, for it also sucks up a rare slot. Number 73, Fangorn, the Tree Shepherd. This is another bait build of a commander. Tree folk are incredibly expensive to cast. Like this 7 CMC spell, you'll be stuck casting one spell a turn for creatures that don't have a lot of attacking power or offer any mechanical significance. The attack trigger is a joke because it does not help enough with generating enough mana. You'll be lucky to cast 2 a turn. Doran is still the king of trees. I wouldn't even run Fangorn in the 99 of that deck. Sadly, this card sucks so bad that Smokey the Bear wouldn't even save this tree. 74. Galadriel, Elven Queen. The vote mechanic on this card is a joke. Nobody will ever give you a free card to keep your elf ball rolling when the alternative is giving a single +1/+1 counter. I don't know why the spoiled commander deck cards suck this much. I hope people don't pre-order them. There are 20 unique cards in each deck. So far, all but Bilbo are just plain awful. Like in South Park, I agree with Eric Cartman when he says,
"You know what you get for pre-ordering a game? A big dick in your mouth."
This is a prime example of why you should always know what you're buying and not assume that it'll be good. With WotC's spotty history, you should always be reserved with your money. Number 75, Frodo Adventurous Hobbit. When Sam Loyal Tendant was spoiled, I said, man, I hope there is a payoff for food. Regardless, the pair still sucks. To get a single card advantage trigger when you have to jump through so many stupid hoops, let me list those hoops off for you. A 5-mana investment to play both partners, you have to gain 3 life multiple times, you have to have 2 previous temptation triggers, and then there's the fragility of trying to keep both commanders alive. God! For being the ones tasked with taking the ring to Mount Doom, they couldn't come across as more incapable. Made me ill to see Elijah Wood endorse this terrible card in an interview. Nothing screams, I don't actually play this game, any louder.
This is amazing. It's incredible to see, and the art is beautiful, and it feels both familiar and sort of altogether its own thing.
Hopefully, the average consumer can see through it. I'd like to especially thank the viewers who stick around to the end and my subscribers. Have a good one. Goodbye.